Hi there. My name is Hillary Nudell, and I'm your stress management professor this semester. This is an online course, and some of you are going to need some help navigating the course, so I wanted to give you a head start. That being said, I am really, there's a human being behind this course, and I am available. So if you get confused, email me and we can video conference. I can bring you through the course to help you navigate a little bit. For those of you who find it you get confused or you find it difficult, I'm happy to do that. It's not easy. In fact, I think that the online courses are more work, but the students don't know that. They take the online course, they think it's going to be easier. They can do it from home, but there are a lot of things about it that are difficult. And one of those things is that you have a lot of reading to do. The things that I would introduce in the course of in the classroom, all of the activities, giving you information, helping you do the assignments. You've got to do a lot of that on your own with just my written instructions. Now, some of you won't find that difficult at all, and some of you will find it really challenging, and I'm here to help you. So reach out. If I don't get back to you within 48 hours, you can just email me again. It means I didn't see it, and I'm happy to video conference with you again. Okay, so here we go. So, stress management, online course, it's 1 credit. That means you shouldn't have more than 2.5 hours of work a week. Now, that might seem like a lot. I just don't want it to go over that. And I'm going to admit to you that stress management is a difficult topic to teach in 1 credit. It's a difficult topic, period. Stress, right? It's difficult. So there's a lot to learn. And hopefully, once you get into the flow of it, it won't be so bad. So here we go. The first thing to know is that there are certain things that you are going to need to print out. Okay, let's go into course information. So, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to course home. You get confused, you don't know where to go, always go to course home because you will see all of your units and the dates for that unit are always going to be there. Okay? If you go to content, it's confusing, so don't go to content. Okay, you can always go back. I'll show you the breadcrumbs, but okay, here's course information. And your syllabus gives you sort of the information of what it's like a contract in terms of what the course, what you're responsible for. Like, okay, you can't have late assignments, and that this is a point system, for instance. You don't get A, B, C, D grades for your assignments. You get points. At the end, you get 100 points, although there are more than 100 points for the assignment. So there's a little wiggle room there. So if you can look at the syllabus, but you don't have to print it out. Please print out. You're going to print out the course calendar, the needs and feelings handout, which is the core of this course. The core of this course is about discovering what you need, acknowledging how you feel, and making choices that feel right to you at this time. That's basically the course, okay? So these are the two most important things to print out, and you'll also print out your activity journal, which I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so here's the course calendar. Please print it out. Okay, all of your assignments are here, the points you get, and when the assignment begins, and when the assignment is due. Okay, you just want to notice one thing. You'll do a lecture reading and discussion post. I give you lectures, there are readings to do, and then you do an initial discussion post. That is always due the first week of the unit, the end of the first week. Sets you up for the unit. 5 points, right? You get an extra point for commenting on your peers, the other students' discussion posts, but you only have to do that 3 times to get enough points to get an A if you want an A in the course. So you only have to do that 3 units of the course, and please, once you enter into a discussion, make that a pretty robust discussion with your pals, who you'll get to know. And you'll see there are extra assignments here at the beginning, and then so there's one extra assignment. There's a short Padlet, and then a time journal, and there's your activity journal. Okay, again, and I'll introduce that to you. And it's every unit has except for the end, which is quite different, has a discussion post, an activity journal where I introduce bunches of activities, and you choose from them. You try them out and you fill out this journal that I'm going to show you. And then an extra assignment, which is again about building skills. The reason there are so many little assignments and activities is, guess what? Some of you are going to not like some activities, and some of you are going to love those same activities. So I introduce a lot of things so people can choose. There are also some things that are so important that everybody's got to try them at least once, even if some people won't like those either. Okay, I do my best. Okay, so there's the calendar. Make sure to print that out. Okay, and I'm going to go back. I'm going to go, see now we can, here are the breadcrumbs. We can go back to course information just this way. Okay, there's course information. And we're going to go down and look at this feelings and needs handout. You are going to need that from the beginning of the course. And this is from Marshall Rosenberg's method of nonviolent communication. He is a psychologist that worked with conflict resolution, and it's a brilliant technique, but it also has wonderful things in it about our needs and feelings. It's sort of longer than this. And you're going to need these to get really familiar with feelings and needs throughout the whole course. And again, please print that out. Oh, you'll need it for every assignment. I promise you. Okay. Oh, this happened last time too. Okay, let's stop. Okay. So here I'm gonna show you that activity journal. We're gonna go into Unit 1. And you get a little introduction, and I put the course calendar at the beginning of every unit. There's a welcome Padlet, and you'll just follow the instructions there and introduce yourselves. This is a little bit of blah blah, which I'm going to get rid of. Let's go right, here's the discussion post. And then all of the stuff that you need for the discussion post is right there. And these are, I'm going to say that's required for kinds of stress. You're going to read all this stuff, and then you're going to fill out your discussion post. You're going to go to your discussion post, and I would, I don't know, cut and paste. You can write right into the discussion post, answer these questions from your video and reading. That way I know and you know that you answered these questions. So you really get your grade for all of these assignments by following the directions well. So just go in, and a lot of it involves quoting from the I would print out the discussion post or have that open while you are watching or reading, because it always says, it's always going to say quote from the lecture, quote from the readings, and then your comments are going to be about how you feel, how you react. It's about your personal experience, okay? So you are going to be really careful about following directions, because that's how you get your grade. There's nothing that's difficult in terms of other than it's a challenge to talk about yourself and to admit certain things about yourself, but also just following those instructions. Okay, and let's go back to we'll go back to the introduction. Okay, and I want to show you the activity journal. Okay, so there's the discussion post, and then you go to the next. There's the needs and feelings chart again, the time journal Dropbox with the instructions. Read the instructions always. And there's your first activity journal. Okay, here are some basic instructions. And here is the Dropbox for the activity journal. And there's the template. I would say, again, print this out or have it handy when you do the activity. And that way you will always be able to just write it right away. So there are going to be a bunch of activities like observational breathing. You try the activity and you fill out the chart. And there are 3 activities for every unit. Most of them are really short. Some of them are a little bit longer, but a little bit longer, 15 minutes tops, but they're pretty short. So simple. What's the activity? The feelings that you had during the activity, your thoughts during the activity, needs. What needs in this activity take care of? And your comments. That's it. And you do that 3 times. And you do it every single unit. It's due at the end of the unit. Okay? So we got there. I'm going to go back. And again, I would print that out, just so you sort of know what you're doing. And remember, fill it out right away. And here under the activity, there's the Dropbox. That's where you give me the assignment. There's the template. And here are the activities that you're going to try. And here that you're going to try to fill out your activity journal. Now, this particular activity, body scan, it's 26 minutes long. You have to do it within the first 3 units, but you don't have to do it right away. I would say don't do it the first unit. I put it in there, but it's long and you're not going to be used to doing these activities. So you might stick with observation breathing with a little bit of tension and slow walking to start with. They're easy. Let's see, do I give you anything else? Nothing else there. So try out the activities. And there's the time journal Dropbox. That's the first of many activities having to do with time management in the course, which is very important for you guys, I think. Okay. I think that's about it. Again, please contact me right away if you have difficulty, if you have trouble, if you can't find something, if you're having trouble navigating the class. I'm happy to meet with you. Sometimes it just takes 5 or 10 minutes. We set up a time to meet. I can talk to you just like this and work you through the class. I like meeting with students. I want there to be some kind of connection, even though this is an online class. You will get to meet at least with 1 or 2 of your classmates in the course of the semester, and you'll get to meet with me in person no matter what, because it's part of your grade. And I hope we have a great semester. Again, it's a little bit of work. Get yourself organized, get yourself a folder, print out the calendar, the feelings and needs chart, the most important thing in the class, and the activity journal, just so you have it in front of you. Even though you're going to put it you can actually write it right into the template that I give you. Very important. And I hope you have a great semester together. And there's a lot of discovering that goes on in this semester for you. So here we go.